Hey there, Live Electric or whoever it may concern. I spoke with Bernardo. He said to go over and go ahead and shoot over this video to this email. So hopefully it gets in the right hands. But my name's Steven, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to bring in more high quality electrical jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me a message back and we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, start ranking above your competition. But either way, I'm just going to go ahead and get into this. The three things I want to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So content. So content is everything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand that content is important, but they don't really understand how much content or what type of content they should have on their front page that Google is actually using to rank them. So I copied all your content on your front page here and I put it into a word counter. You're coming up at 233 words. The reason I did this is because Google, they usually like to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page to really put it in the running to rank it in that number one spot on their search engine. Now, your number one competitor in Raleigh for electricians and electrical services is Miller and Miller Electric. Now it's interesting because they are number one. I put them in a word counter as well, and they're hitting almost 700 words, which is really good, which means with not too much effort, you would be able to catch them and beat them. But I still would recommend at least 1,500 words. So now that we got that, the word count, what type of content are we looking for here? So I got this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It's a paid subscription tool, but it gives me some behind the scene views on what Google uses to actually rank these websites on their search page, on their search engine. So, in the past 30 days, it's Miller and Miller Electric. Their website was found for 37 keywords and it was clicked on 136 times because of that. So I put you in the same tool. So this is you, Live Electric, and in the past 30 days, you were found for no keywords. So, of course, you didn't get any traffic. So, what we can do is we can go into our competitors' keywords and we can see what keywords they actually have on their website. And we can look at the volume and everything. So, for just Raleigh alone, and I tallied all these up, these Raleigh, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. These are basically the keywords that people are searching for when they're actively searching for your services with an intent to buy. So when I added all these together, it was over 1,540 searches for just the Raleigh area alone for these services in the past 30 days. So what you would want to do is grab all these and put them on your website. And not just one time. You'd want to go to the Miller Miller and see how many times they have each of these keywords and keyword terms, and you'd want to beat them out. So if they have some of them on once, you'd want those same ones on at least twice, maybe three times. The ones they have on twice, you want at least 3 to 4 times, and so on and so forth, right? If you did that, you would beat them in the content department, and that is one of the pillars of SEO. Next, I'd like to go over citations. Now, when people search these terms in Google, like electrician Raleigh NC, Google studies have shown that right around 45% of people that are searching these terms are going to click right on one of these businesses in this section right here. This section is called the Map Pack and has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people assume to get ranked in here, it has to do with reviews, but that's not the case. If that was the case, Raleigh Electric would be under Royal Electric. So it's not reviews and it's not pictures or anything like that. It's citations. So what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. That directory can be these examples. It's like Angie, Yelp, White Pages, Yellow Pages. All these are directories. And right now, Wright Electric Services LLC has the most, which is why they're on top. So you'd want between 300 and 400 citations to rank in this spot up in here, right? And probably to be on top. We actually have access to tools that can show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So we could use it for Wright Electrical. We'd find out their citations, match them, get them for you. And for example, if they have 200, we'd want to get you at the very least 50 more, 250. But I recommend 100 more. You want between 300 and 400 to dominate this map pack. And that way it would take your competition a long time to catch back up. So now underneath the map pack, this is the most coveted section on the search engine page. And this is Google's organic search results listing. This number one spot right here gets 40% of clicks. Whereas this is 45 divvied up between 3 businesses. This gets 40 all alone. And backlinks are the main driver here. So first, you need keywords to get found by Google, then you need backlinks to get ranked by Google. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your website. They're kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's going to help push you up in the rankings. However, since you're an electrician and you sell electrical services, if you have like a pizza company, their website is linking to you, that's no good because you don't sell pizza. So let's revisit this tool I showed you earlier where we looked at these keywords. So it has a backlink profile. So these right here, this 127, these are Miller and Miller's active backlinks. These are sites that have active links that are linking back to them. When we go to you, you have 16 right now. So what I recommend is you go in here, use a tool similar to this or this tool, and you can click on the backlinks and see exactly where they're getting their links from. And you want to match all of them except for ones that say spam. These are counterproductive and these will actually hurt you and hurt your rankings. But everything else you'd want to match. You want to match what the top competition has and get those. But you don't want to stop there. You want to go to the Google list and the top 3 to 5 companies. You want to match all their backlinks. If you were to do that, you would become number 1 right here. So if you were to implement the citations and the backlinks and the content, if you were to do all that, you would rank number 1 here and number 1 here. And you would be the authority in this area or whatever area you're ranking for. So as you can see, a lot of people think they're not really sure how to rank on Google, right? They don't know how to get their website up. They think maybe it's due to, the websites that have been around the longest, but that's not it. And or it's just some type of luck. But it is a method and it's tried and true that we use in SEO. So just to recap what we covered today, the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are citations. You want to be in at least 300 or 400 directories to rank above your competition and dominate this pack right here. And then lastly are backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to electrical companies in Raleigh. Now, if you were to implement this, I have no doubt that you would be number 1. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and tackle it yourself, and I'm cool with that. Or if you want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just outside of Fayetteville. And you can just reply back to this email or you can give me a call, 910-551-2006. At the very least, I hope this was educational for you and I showed you a few things that you can go ahead and start implementing today to start claiming more high quality jobs and start outranking your competition. But at the very least, I just ask that you give me some feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I really hope you have a great day. Take care and thank you for your time.